Look what we got. Do you think somebody wants in there? What is that, Kip? Yum, yum, yum. The box tastes good? I probably look like a crazy person because I've been trying to hook this thing up. This is the reason why I'm broke. I've got a new computer. I was trying to do the vlog tonight and I forgot that I videotaped everything in 4K and it just killed my other computer. So I wasn't going to hook this up until the next vlog. And here it is. I'll plug it in. So it's a gaming computer. But for me, it's going to be a vlogging computer. It's downloading the Premiere Pro now. And I'm probably going to be up till 3 in the morning again. But look at, isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness, so pretty. I have to get a keyboard to match once I get the money.
Oh, those light up ones?
Yeah, all this is kind of just cheap stuff for now. Because I could only afford the computer.
Sometimes it's all you need, man.
Yeah.
People buy all
Cool.
this expensive stuff and it just breaks.
Cool, cool, cool. It's going. We got. Do you think somebody wants in there? What is that, Kip? Yum, yum, yum. The box tastes good?
Oh, I love it.
Okay, okay.
It says Fairground Hounds.
Fairground hounds.
Stop chewing on the corner.
Sniff, 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 sniff.
There's all of the just a little thing. A letter to my best dog friend. Oh, it's bark libs. You fill in.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Oh, look at that!
it's a bear.
It's a fairgrounds.
It's a bear.
It's a beer.
It's a
What? Let me see. You took it away.
soda.
Oh, get off the table. Get off the table. You can't have it with the tags.
You're not old enough, sir. You're not. Here, Heather, give it to me so I can cut the tag off. Here, take that.
What?
Just a moment, crazies. And I'll throw it at you.
I like the way she stands on him. She's just like.
Oh my God. She knows what to do. Do that to me.
Does it squeak and make?
It makes a weird sound.
This sounds like kind of like a farting sound.
That one's the ice cold chewski.
An ice cold. What can you?
That's what the drink is. An ice cold
Oh.
chewski.
Do you put it in the refrigerator?
This
No?
one is a cockadoodle chew.
A cockadoodle chew.
I think that's just the name of the toys. Can I see this?
It's a grunt squeaker.
Run squeaker. Alright, what do they have in
Cockadoodle
terms of
chew.
treats? Oh, look at their little design treats. Well, first there's a fork stick.
Fork stick.
Fork stick. And then look at the cute little treats.
Oh my God, they're so excited.
Pork dogs.
What is
They got any little tiny chews this
First
time? No.
prize treats, Fair Day duck and pork dogs. Fair Day, there's some duck.
Duck. Uh-huh.
Oh, there's a bunch of different like toys that you could get from this. What is this?
Oh man, it's huge.
Oh look,
How did you like
it's a game for the humans.
Oh, I would have liked the nacho ones. Those were the cute.
We got these two. I guess
Yeah.
you could have also gotten nachos
Ah.
or corn dogs or
Oh my gosh, you can get one of those
Another
things. What is it? It's like one of those clown things.
Oh,
As a
yeah, you
cat.
hit them with the wall.
Oh, there's some things on the back. Kind of full.
It's a game. Huh? Look at that. Crazy. Where's the chicken?
She took chicken.
There's like a secret comic inside the box.
Where's the chicken?
Buried.
Where's the chicken?
Oh, it's right now. I see it.
Dead chicken.
Dead chicken.
Apparently, they don't like the chicken so much.
I like the beer.
They like the beer. Got some alcoholic dogs. Happy Bark Box Day.
Yeah, it's like a birthday party for dogs.
School's all tore up. Heading to the bookstore. It's a maze. Oh my gosh, and classes are supposed to start next week. How do you get to the bookstore? You're not so excited. Well, she's got one book. They were pretty empty. A lot of the things were still not here. I guess they're having an issue with shipping. We'll see how that goes.
Okay. We weren't recording. We got a little bit already. But we got her a puppuccino. Should I do it again? Look at the whipped cream. Look at it all over her face. I knew he was a movie. I'm glad they gave us a big cup. Sometimes they get kind of small cups and then
They get it all over the place.
yeah, like Kip is messy. He gets it everywhere. And you're like, you got whipped cream on my knee.
She's like,
Like on the side. You need to get your whole face in there. Do you need me to like spoon it out? You're having troubles.
I'm gonna say, yeah, it's like way down in there.
It's funny.
She's just a little puppies.
It's funny when the glass is clear and their like nose is all smushed up and like little teeth are showing.
Oh boy. That's what we do to Kip. Put it on their nose and then get down to the bottom.
Good eye booger.
Too funny. Are you happy now?
Hello.
Starbucks.
Yes. It's a busy day and it's a hot day outside, so we got some cold Starbucks drinks. I always get the pink drink. I really like it.
I'm gonna start driving because we don't have much time. We went to go get Mary's books and they only had one book. The bookshelves were pretty much empty. I think, you know, they usually have a tough time getting the books in anyway, but I can't imagine. It's got to be really hard with a pandemic and they come from, you know, who knows where.
Yeah, so
Alaska's a different country, you know.
Yeah, we were told to just go back home and order the rest of them online, and I'll probably just get an email when I can pick them up or whatnot. So,
but she lucked out. They were only a little bit over $320.
yeah, usually I'll have like several books, and they're each worth like $200 a piece. So then I end up having to spend like $1,000 on books. But this year I only have to spend like $300 on books. So,
and a few of them are digital. So
yeah, and the digital, sometimes the digital is cheaper. So I'll try out the digital. I'm kind of old-fashioned, and I like having like a physical book, and then looking at the screen too much hurts my head, but hopefully I don't have to do a whole lot of like screen reading, so we'll see how that works out.
yeah, and the university, oh my gosh, I didn't get much video of it, but everything is under construction up there.
Yeah, we had to kind of walk around some buildings, and we had to take this like secret back entranceway to the bookstore. Which I've seen people go in and out before, but I think it just used to be
for the post office, for the university postal service, for the dorm students.
Yeah, or for like employees to go down. So yeah, because it's back by their loading zone, so you have to go like around the back of the building because they're doing construction on the front.
I'm surprised because the whole building is torn apart. So I'm surprised that they're even in the building still.
Yeah, they're like kind of in the basement of the building, so you probably just can't go upstairs. They had like the whole upstairs like torn apart. Like crazy. All the windows were like taken out, so yeah, I don't know.
Close these windows since she's up there.
Beans by my feet. We just gave her a cappuccino.
Head over to my office right now so I can grab my lotion.
Yeah,
because I'm out of lotion at home.
Sorry if there's some shakiness. We left the tripod, or Heather took the tripod or something.
Heather took my tripod yesterday.
My arm is like.
She's been doing this streaming stuff with Twitch. It was Twitch, or?
Oh, yeah, probably. So, I don't know.
Yeah, she's got a bunch of people that she does D&D.
Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, crazy, because that was like the big thing when I was in high school, and now it's come back.
I used to play it with my best friend when we were younger, and that was probably when I was like 12 or like 10 to 12 or something, because their whole family would get together to play it. And then because it takes a while to create like a character and all their special abilities and stuff, they just would give me like a pre-made character kind of, and you know, it's pretty much a imaginary game, so you just roll the dice, and the higher the number the better, because then good things will happen. If not, then you get like trapped in some room in a dungeon and eaten by an ogre. But anyway, so I know how it's played, and then I have a bunch of friends from high school who play it, and they invited me to come a couple times, but I was like, I don't have much time because of school. Yeah, so I like watching people play and stuff, and it's really fun to see what people come up with. Because there's like the dungeon master who like comes up with all of the stories and what the different areas of the dungeon will be and what happens.
They thought it was some kind of real evil cult thing when I was in high school, because you know, people were actually acting things out and killing each other.
Oh gosh,
it was crazy.
Weird.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You know, she doesn't have any time to do things when she's in school. I didn't realize she's taking 16, 18 credits a semester.
Yeah, I take 5 to 6 classes per semester. I think one semester was nice. I only had 4 classes. But when I tell people that, they're like, what? And I'm like, wait, that's not normal? Because like, I forget that people like do jobs and stuff, so they only take 2 to 3 classes per semester, and instead of going through college in 4 years, you know, they take a couple extra years, so it takes like 8 years, like twice the time. So I'm pretty lucky to be at home, but I kind of like kill myself with the class loads.
Yeah. It's good though. 3.5 years and she's done.
Yeah.
With a minor.
I'll kind of have like a nice break in the spring there, and then it's on to like job searching and stuff. Okay, my arm is hurting a lot, so I'm going to turn this off. See you guys soon.
At the post office. She's so sad her girl left. Where did she go? She just went to get the mail. She'll be back in a minute.
not her.
There's always this brief pause because we don't know what to say.
Hey.
Hello, friends, family, and internet people.
And friends we haven't met yet.
Of course, this is probably going to be in the middle of the video. But we had just this insane, crazy day.
Yeah, I mean, only a couple things happened, but it just made the whole day weird.
Yeah, very weird. Yeah, Mary went up and got her book. I think I said that it was the wrong book. And
so here's the thing. So usually I try to get my university books within like 2 weeks before we'll actually start, so I have them. And this year, because of COVID, they have like all of the books on like back order, and they don't have very many on the shelves, and they're like still unpacking because everyone's like just getting back to work and everything.
Trying to hire people, and there's nobody to hire.
Yeah, so anyway, we walk onto campus, and there's like all this construction happening, so you kind of like gotta walk around everything.
It's a maze.
And so then we get up to the building that the bookstore is in, and the whole front of the building is kind of like torn apart, and all the windows are taken out. We kind of mentioned that. So we're like, how do we get in here? But luckily we met the on-campus photographer. Like most everyone knows who he is, or maybe just
so he's been everywhere
often
on campus. He knows where everything is.
Yeah, so we were like, hey, do you know how to get in the building? And he was like, oh yeah, they think like where they have the loading dock is where you can get in. So there's kind of like an employee entrance or an entrance for students to get to the mail.
Good thing he walked us back there, because we still probably wouldn't have been able to find
we would have
it.
been like, are we allowed to go in these doors? So we went down to the bookstore, and we had this nice student help us out, but he was like the only one there, and a bunch of people kind of came in last minute, and we didn't mean to do that either. We tried to get up there earlier, but like this morning was just wacky too.
Yeah.
So
we had to come back home twice because we forgot what we needed to go up there with.
Yeah, so he was really trying to look for all the books, and he only found one. Well, I rented it, and we got back home, and I got on the computer to go and purchase or like pre-order the other books I need. And it turns out that the book I rented it must be for the same class but a different teacher, because it's by the wrong author. And this book was called Business Ethics, and the one I need is called Applied Business Ethics. So he must have just picked up
real
the
close,
one,
but it wasn't.
Yeah, like next to it or something. So now I have a book that I don't need, that I paid like a good amount of money for.
Like $70 or something.
Yeah, and now I need to purchase all my other books, and
we got to return that book because she had just enough money in her account to pay for the books. That she has just enough money.
But I've made some money from working recently, so I can just deposit that into the bank, and maybe
we'll get it figured out.
Yeah, so that way I can purchase my other books before, and then go back and return the other one when I have time.
Yeah. Then I went to work to go get some more lotion, because I've been massaging Faith and everybody, but so I ran out of lotion here at home, and I have a big huge jar at work. So I went over there to get it, and I had heard that they had turned my room into like a mechanical room, and put air conditioning units in there and piped it through to the other girls' rooms, because we didn't have circulating air conditioning. It's only in the hallways. Yeah. And the rooms got really, really hot, and with the masks and everything, it's too much for everybody.
Yeah. So
I went over there, and they had the one girl that was in an inside room actually moved to my room. So she's now in my room, and all of my stuff was in her room, but I didn't know that. They just told me, well, she's in your room and you can't get in there. So I left, and I came back. So when she was supposed to be out of her massage, and she's like, well, all of your stuff is in this room. I was like, so I really didn't have to wait.
So no one,
but
bad communication.
Yeah. But I sit there and chit-chatted with her for probably 20 minutes. And in that meantime, I left my phone in the car, and this one's messaging me about her book. Yeah. And then Heather was messaging me because she was done at work early. And, so I wasn't getting any messages, and everybody's freaking out because they aren't, mom's not around.
Well, the weird thing was
Heather walked home.
Oh, the weird thing was that Heather called me too, and
yeah, I told her if she can't get a hold of me on the phone to call Mary.
Yeah, so she called me, and I don't know if she was talking to someone at the time, but she was like, "Oh, Mom isn't answering her phone," and I was like, "Did you try messaging her?" And then she just
hung up.
Yeah. So I don't really know what happened.
She had a bad day.
Yeah.
She had a bad day at work because somebody that she really likes at work, it's her last day. Or her last day is tomorrow, but it's Heather's Friday, so it's Heather's last day that she'll see her.
Yeah, the person who's leaving.
She was kind of sad about that. And so she wanted to talk to me about going to Oishi Bakery.
Which is...
Yeah.
I have some fruit from there.
And so when she showed up at the door, I said, I've got 15 minutes. I've got to, do something. And so it's right around the corner. So we went over there. That's her Friday thing. We usually go to Oishi Bakery. And I wasn't going to do it this week because we really didn't have the money, especially with, Mary's books and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So, but with everything that happened, I thought, let's just go. So we went over there and we got these. It was like
a jelly cheesecake?
It's called a watermelon rare cheesecake.
Yeah, there's a red jelly on the top.
It's like a poofy cheesecake. And then it's got like a graham cracker crust, and then it's got
a sponge cake underneath.
A sponge cake, yeah, on the bottom.
Yeah.
And then on the top, it's got this, it's like a Jell-O, but it's really liquidy Jell-O. So it's, when they give them to you, it's got this plastic around there to hold it all together. It should really be in a cup because it's a fragile cake. But, it's oishi in Japanese stands for tasty or delicious.
Yeah.
And they do all these rare things over there. The jiggly puffs and
really yummy stuff.
Yeah, the cream. The cream cakes. Yeah.
Like a puppy one.
Yeah.
Jiggly puffy cream cakes and whatever.
Yeah. So they're really eye catching and beautiful.
Yeah. So these guys walk in the door when they come back with these fancy cakes and stuff. And I'm just sitting there with the dogs. Well, I don't know what Heather did. She ran into the trash can or something.
Well,
in the
kitchen?
Gate
was there for the dogs.
Oh, well, she ran into something.
And she kind of tripped.
Dropped one of the boxes.
And it was the box with 2 in there out of the 3.
And she just crouched down and just started freaking out because I didn't know what was happening because I didn't know they got these really jiggly cakes.
She's the autistic one, so she totally flipped out. These little desserts are $7 a piece.
And it doesn't help that I was kind of stressed because of my book, and then Mom's kind of in a rush, and so she drops the cakes and she's freaking out. So I just react really calmly because I kind of know how to react in these situations, and I just grab the cakes and I'm they look good, and I unwrap them and put them in little bowls, so they're fine to eat.
Taste fine.
Yeah.
They don't look beautiful, but
but they taste really good, and so.
I gave her the good-looking one to make her feel better.
Yeah. So, all this weird stuff happened today, and I was maybe it's a ghost. I was blaming on this imaginary ghost.
Yeah, and then your Animal Crossing.
Oh my God! So yesterday, this is gonna be a long story time because this is almost 10 minutes now. But yesterday we were watching a movie and. At the end of the night, and then I realized that when the movie was over that I hadn't gotten to go on Animal Crossing. And if you go on Animal Crossing every day, there's different stuff that happens every day, and it was midnight because we had watched this long movie, and I was oh well, none of the shops will be open, so I have to change the time back a little bit. So I changed it back a couple of hours so I could still go to my shops. Well, the day before, I had bought all of these turnips for quite a bit of money in Animal Crossing, but fake money, of course.
100,000 bells or something.
Yeah, the bells is the currency in the game, so you can sell things in the game and make money, and you don't have to spend actual money. Mm-hmm. But it just was really disappointing when I went into my house and I had all these turnips that I had just like put in my house because you could just place them down.
All rotten.
Yeah, and they usually only take a week, and I was like, what happened?
Not supposed to time travel.
Yeah, you can time travel forward, but apparently you can't time travel backwards. So because I went back in time like 2 hours or so, they all rotted. So I didn't make any profit on my turnips.
You lost all that money.
So I was sad, even though it's just a game. But I was like so looking forward to it because I always missed buying the turnips because they only do it on like Sunday
One
before
day a
noon.
week.
And I don't really like to time travel much on the game.
And her sister actually trapped the turnip lady.
Yeah. So I can buy them.
She put bushes around her and put a hole in front of the bushes so the turnip lady was trapped in there so Mary could go.
It was very funny. I don't think I have a picture of it, but maybe we can like share a picture right here of like our 3 little characters. Because like Heather came too to buy turnips. Like we all dressed funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So maybe we can like
have that cute picture.
Input a little picture of like our little Animal Crossing characters just having fun, but like that was a little disappointing too.
Just everything all at once. Just weirdness. But we figured we'd get on here and talk because I didn't really have anything filmed. It's been lazy again.
September.
Yeah. Some of the leaves are changing, which is really scary. Well, that happens this time of year. I mean, everybody's like, oh, they're changing already. But it's that time. They change by now.
People say we don't have a fall, but there's like good couple of weeks of like really beautiful yellow trees everywhere, and like everything turns red and yellow, and it's so colorful.
Yeah.
And then right after that, we get like snow.
We don't really get red trees here because we don't have enough moisture.
Yeah, so it's mostly just yellow.
So this year we might have a lot of red because the ground is still wet and our humidity is still up in the 80% where it's normally, 30%. So we'll see. We might have some red trees this year. So, but we're going to try to go over to Creamer's Field for the end of this video, and we'll put some crane videos up there. Hopefully we'll get some flying around, but it sounds like there's over 3,000 cranes over there right now because it's migratory season, and they stop here at the migratory fields before they move on to go down to the lower 48. So that's all the Sandhill Cranes. I think that's the only type of crane we have up here. They go all the way up to the Arctic Refuge, and they have their hatchings up there and raise the little babies, and then they come back through with the yearlings and fly out of here for the winter.
Yeah, it's really cool because at night they like fly over our house because we live so close.
And you can hear them.
Yeah, and you can see the little V formations. They're like practicing and everything.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. My cockatiel, he's awful quiet right now. Usually he's like beep 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 beep, because he hears us talking.
He's cleaning himself.
He's
doing a little thing.
But yeah, he can make that sound. He can mimic the Sandhill Cranes.
Yeah, he used to do this weird thing.
He used to do it all the time.
He used to do the sound, and then
he'd
he
walk
would
back and forth on his little perch.
Yeah, but then he'd also take his beak and he would like slap it on the like little perch and go like like he used to do that, but he doesn't do that anymore.
No,
so I don't know if that was also trying to mimic the sound.
But he usually bobs his head up and down and makes the little crane sound.
Yeah, he likes the sound of the birds. Sometimes he like squawks back at the ravens.
In the spring and the fall, I don't know if it must be because he hears all the birds outside, but he goes bananas, makes a lot of noise.
Yeah, he's been pretty happy lately because we've been spending a lot more time in this area where all the windows are because it's been nice out. So he'll like sing for us.
I put my new computer out here.
Yeah, so she can edit next to him. He just likes having company.
I got a standing desk over there now. And I think I'm just going to leave both computers because My boyfriend comes over here and uses this computer.
Yeah,
and then,
now you don't have to be like,
now
please get off,
I
because
get off
he's just
my
like
computer.
researching random stuff.
And he likes to sit in there with Mary when she's doing her Animal Crossing and look up stuff, because all the animals that they catch on Animal Crossing are actually real.
Yeah, so you can like look them up and
He's like,
learn about
oh,
them.
what is that?
Yeah.
What does it do? And where
Yeah.
does it come from?
He feels the need to research random things that I talk
Everything.
about. Because one time we went on a hike and I was like, what's that flower
Like
that
an
grows on the
encyclopedia.
top of the hills? And he like created a full like Word document for me from all these websites, and I was like, thanks.
Yeah. Then that's part of the reason that computer is so full, because he puts everything on there. But anyways, we're getting...
Yeah, sorry. This is like a whole video
15
on itself.
Yeah, 15, 16 minutes. But we'll cut it back, We'll try to take out the things that we've already talked about. So, hope you're all doing well, and hopefully we get some good videos of the cranes. And I'll probably be up late because the cranes don't start. It's 7 o'clock now. The cranes
like
really
another
start
2
flying
hours.
about 8:30. When it gets closer to dark, the sun's going down. They get antsy. So, hope you're all doing well, and we'll see you in the next one.
Thanks for watching.
Like and subscribe.
Oh yes, always do that. You do like this weird thumb thing. I go like this. You're like,
I have marvelous, sir. I got all arthritis.
it's maybe part of our bloopers.
All right. See ya.
Run flap. He's coming. Practicing their flying skills. Oh, there's more.
I can't see. The sun's in my eyes,
I'm
Mary.
not getting them. They're over here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, every which way, huh? Oh,
Oh, it feels so pretty. Ducks. There's even ducks. Huh?
the sign says that the birds are back. All dogs must be leashed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's another sign over there.
Oh.
Got that sign.
Have you had a senior pictures taken? Oh, and me too.
Yeah, I was gonna say you had your senior pictures taken over here too.
Like a little kind of like swampy area. We're fine. We can get around here. Practicing.
Yeah, of course they're all in the direction of the sun.
And
I can't see what I'm doing with the video here. They're making a lot of noise though. There's a yellow tree right in front of us. Now let's turn it yellow. Look what Mary found. She found a rainbow.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
I don't know if you can see it on the video.
It's kind of faded.
Kinda.
You can see the red. I just know I can't. I can't. Yeah, I heard one of the horns.
Oh, yeah. Look, they put little poems out here.
Feather matching feather in mirrored symmetry.
They're all through the trails.
It's perched high in a tree, ode to the birds that sing just for me. Well, I'm simple.
The old-timey car club is here. They're all getting back in their cars though.
I'm not gonna run us over.
See if I can get up there kind of while they're all leaving. Yeah. That was kind of cool to catch.
They're nibbling on something, eating food. They're eating dinner. There's a couple of them that have their heads up straight and the rest are eating. Those must be the watchers. I almost sound like purring. Oh, these ones are being playful.
Where'd they go?
Next group, get ready. Oh my god, this guy's covered. Are they coming back around?
Yeah, it's almost like they're staging to get ready to fly. These guys are thinking about it.
They're clapping their wings over there. Where'd they go?
Oh, there they go. Oh, here's a whole bunch of them. There they go. Oh, bless you.
Oh, there's a whole lion.
And the other one's coming back. What are they doing over there?
They're like a big circle.
Yeah, they're kind of circling around.